What's up, guys? Welcome to Divinity Original Sin 2. This is Theta, and today we're going to end up playing a single-player tactician mode in regular. They're going to pop up a bunch of menus to try to scare you, but just ignore them. The only thing that really changes is some of the enemies are a little stronger, their AI is a little better, and they'll have a few extra abilities that are kind of permanent. Like, they'll have things like evasive aura just on their whole team, things like that. But it's like pretty easy as long as you know how to deal with that. Today our character build is going to be a necro warfare build, but we're not going to actually start with warfare. We're going to end up getting warfare when we get to the island. So we're going to start with an elf because there's nothing better. All of their abilities are kind of cracked, especially like his play dead ability literally just makes everybody leave because they think you're dead. And then this is pretty cracked as well because it gives you like 2 turns in a row. So we're just going to go with elf. That way it's not... This is like technically the strongest race in the game when it comes to a necro build, or most builds due to flesh sacrifice. But the fact that Fane gets time warp and play dead makes... He gets invisibility for free basically. And then he gets time warp, which gives him a free turn. So he's technically the strongest character for any build, unless you just like really need the AP. But I'm gonna go for this man's here, and we're gonna build him with... Let's just get his aesthetic looking right. Turn around so I can see you. Is that one? Yeah. Hairstyle. And then Scholar's one of the lesser annoying ones. I think I like Warrior better. Some of the voices are kind of just annoying. We're going to get rid of this Constitution and this Strength. Actually, we're going to go back entirely because we need to change his... this only affects the stuff that's in your starting chest in the area. So we need, I think the best one would be Inquisitor, yeah. And then we do presets, and we're going to literally just change all of this after we change our talent real quick. We get rid of Executioner, we take Lone Wolf. We go to presets, we're going to get rid of his Strength and his Constitution. We're going to put 2 there. 2 there. And then talents, we got Lone Wolf already. Presets, we need to get rid of Warfare. We're going to put that over here actually in Polymorph, because we need one of the early Polymorph abilities, which means we also end up getting something else, another point to spend. But I'm going to put this in Thievery for now. I'm going to go spend this last point, which I'm going to put in Intelligence. And then I'm going to go down here, I'm going to get rid of Bloodsucker, worst necromancy spell in the game. And I'm going to take Invis, and I'm going to take Bullhorns. That way we have movement. So we have, this will cause bleeding, and also it's a charge attack. This just does ranged damage, and then this is an Invis spell. And I think that's everything. Necromancy, Polymorph, Intelligence, Wits. And we're already at 16 here. Normally right now you would be max at 13. Even if you took Polymorph, you would be like 14. So like that's the benefits of Lone Wolf, is you start with higher stats. However, like I'm not going to be taking any members in my party, so I have to play smart and not die, right? Anyway, I'll meet you back over when we get to the boat, and we're going to finish the boat today. And, yeah, that's it.
Still a bit groggy, are we? Easy now.
We get this little starting scene with this Magister Sawan. He's just letting us out, and we're on this boat. It's kind of a tutorial, right? So the only thing we're gonna do on this, we're gonna do this bottom floor, but only for like loot. I think I equipped those off the rip. I think I'm gonna unlock this real quick, and I'm gonna kind of arrange a few things. I'm gonna have my chameleon cloak. These are my damage spells. I can't use this right now, so I'm gonna put it way down there. These are my buffs. These are my damage. I'm gonna end up selling that, and I'll keep this backpack here. And I'm gonna put this discharge scroll. I don't really need it, I think. I'm probably gonna just sell that as well. And I'll keep the mug of beer, because we can use that in a quest later. But basically, we just shake down this room now. We can't talk to him, but if we were undead, you can talk to him. I don't think there's anything up here except for this candle. But basically the advantage to looting the bottom of this is you start with a dagger and a barrel up here. And you also get like a lot of little stuff that adds up. Like you can, like early game you don't get money. So it's like best to get as much of it as you can while you have a chance. Oh, I just threw it through a wall, I guess. We're gonna come back. I don't think it's worth it to kill this Jeep, really, for XP. I don't think you get any XP on the tutorial deck, but we can get the mutton, which you can turn into food, which, and you can also, you have to use mutton later, but that's, I think, in like the second or third island in order to get the Keep Calm and Carrion quest done, but I don't think it's that important because I don't really intend to use that armor. It's just like not really good for the build we're going for, so there's not really a point in it. Oh wait, there's a candle up here I missed. Hopefully we get a log or some sticks. No? Okay. I'm gonna take all the food. We don't really have a lot of healing items, so the best we really have right now is food until we get further into the game. And this is where you get the dagger equipped. I think that's everything in this room. Are there any candles laying around? No. Okay. Let me go take this rope. We'll deal with them in a minute, but right now we're just gonna do some looting. We don't really have to sweat this because none of this gives us XP. We are gonna do. We're gonna take the money for sure, the eggs for sure, the potion bottle, the stick, the key. I don't think. Maybe this water and this chicken. We take everything. Okay. I don't think it's really worth to fight him, so we just go get this. He's awake now, but he doesn't matter. We close this behind us so he doesn't follow us and try to kill us or something. We could fight him, it's just not worth it because there's no experience. And we got all of this stuff in his pockets, so. Let's see. There's this. I suggest before you grab any of these candles over by the poison, to just left click them and turn them off so that they don't explode, because they will do that sometimes. We have a minor healing potion. We're gonna go loot this. We're gonna move this out of the way. Lock can't be picked. Okay. I think there's not much going on in here. We can get these decks of cards. They're a little bit of cash. The main point was just a little bit of money. That way we can leave the boat with maybe like a couple hundred. And I think that's basically everything we need to do here. So we head up now. Oh, we stop and steal this candle as well. And then we head up. Because the most powerful weapon in any fantasy RPG is money. Alright. We're about to get a bedroll, so we don't have to sweat our health right now. It looks low, but it's not really an issue. The mortar and pestle is good for crafting. Cooking pot is good for cooking stations. This is just junk you can sell. Read all the books. Not all of them give you recipes, but several of them do. Yeah, it's just helpful because the recipes, if you don't know, crafting is pretty strong for the purpose of money, and also like early game. A lot of the weapons are pretty horrible or way too expensive, so it's better to just craft them. Because like, especially if you're playing like a rogue type character, you don't get really any good daggers for a long time, like until you leave Port Joy, which is the whole like first half of, it's like the whole first half of the first main area. We take these. We take these. There's also a gold cup, also very, very important for crafting later. I'm pretty sure that's how you make like runes and rune frames and things later on, is with golden items like gold spoons and gold cups. So anytime you see those, you pick them up. They're good. And like, runes are kind of hard to come by. I guess when you're playing solo, it's not nearly as much of an issue, but because money kind of like after Act 1, you pretty much are just loaded because you have all your spells and skills, and you don't really have to do much to buy anything after like that. And then when you do, you already have like plenty of money, because you'll leave Fort Joy with probably like 10,000 goldish.
Not too tight, I hope. But in the meantime, you'll find him on the other side of this deck.
We leave her for now. We gotta save her life later. There's been a murder here, he says. But yeah, the whole point of this boat is pretty much just to get loot and XP. And I'm gonna show you how to get max XP in just a moment. Is it right here? Yeah, there's the last barrel. And I believe there's some rope here as well. And if you go to G, we've already gotten 2 rope, or we should. Where's the rope? There it is. So we put one in, we put another one in. You combine those and you get a fuse. We're not going to be using this, but it's worth more money, so we're going to be selling it. We're going to actually start doing that now because money is really hard to come by, so we're going to take everything we get. We don't really need water or the ribs. We'll get plenty of food items, just like walking around and collecting stuff as we go. That's 7. He has 15, so we take that. We don't need anything he's got. And he's got 11. We don't really need anything he's got either. It's not going to be worth anything. Give him 2 of these. Take all of that. Yeah, these things you cook into dinners, which are actually pretty good. They give you +2 to strength. So if you just like end up needing strength, you can always get it that away. Oh, that's 79. What did I give her that's worth money? Oh, the resurrection scroll. I think these are worth... Oh, they're only worth like 1 gold. And maybe... I give her the ham, because ham's not super great. Alright, and she doesn't have anything I really need here either, so... We just spam 1. We can do this thing. So if we... stab her up here a little bit.
So, anything in?
So we're immediately gonna pre-buff. And if you look, this little triangle right here is where we need to be standing. But, wait, where did we just did bull's horns. Where's our bull rush ability? Maybe it's on a different one. That's weird. Okay, bull rush. Oh, maybe we have to put it down here. Okay. So we need to be standing right about there. And then we hit her with this. And this. And then we can go in this. And wait till her turn us over or here. She hits pretty hard, but we hit harder. And we have lifesteal due to having necromancy. So we can tank 2 rounds with her, I think. And then we gotta do something. Okay, so I need to be right. Okay. So now that she's dead, we can probably take those gloves, which we don't need because we already have gloves, and we can take the hide and the lemonade. At worst, it's we eat this right away and we get a rogue ability we cannot use yet. But it's actually one of the strongest abilities in the game due to the nature of skill points or action points, which, yeah, it's just really strong because you can use adrenaline to get 2 at the cost of 2 later, basically. And that gives you like an inherent advantage. We only need 1 of these this playthrough. Oh, we still have this unlocked, so I move this just over here somewhere and lock it. I think there's another piece of rope there. Add to wares. We're just gonna make like a full loop of this ship. Sell all our goods to the Magisters. We don't need to talk to any of these people. They're all origin characters. The only ones we have to talk to are the Magisters. We take the greasy key. We'll come deal with this Magister in a minute. Restoration scroll might actually be pretty good. Mashed potatoes, really, really good. You get +2 strength. The 10 healing's not really a big deal, but it does help. The poison bottle sells for a lot. The cooking pots make cooking stations. We have a second knife here, so we can equip that. And then we do double the damage, but we don't have our knockdown ability. Do this. We can always keep our knockdown ability here. Yeah, I think that's the move. And then, yeah, that's the move. Grotesque jar, we can sell that. We can sell that. Bread, I don't think is really worth. We can drop that. Sell that. We keep the stick for now. We sell the pie. We sell the eggs. We're gonna take this backpack and we're gonna put crafting items in it. We'll just put this, like, we can sell this fuse actually. So we put the wood chips next to it and then put the leather inside. Sell that. That can make more mashed potatoes later, so we'll keep that. We keep 1 beer. We sell the milk. Sell the collar. Drop that. Crafting item. We equip. And then we already have gloves, so we can sell these and this. Keep the bedroll. Sell the lemonade. Read this book. That's a crafting item. Oh, we can put this inside, put this next to it. We'll keep the restoration scroll. We'll slap that down here. And then bottles, they can go in crafting stuff. Magic armor potion. Yeah. We can drop that as well. And this is crafting. And that should be good for now. Alright, we pick up the cooking pot, pick up the mug of wine, we read this. wares. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna sell as much of this stuff as we possibly can on this boat. That way we just start on Port Joy with money. That way we can go and immediately pick up some skills and spells. I think that's everything. Oh, we got 2 garlics up here. I forgot about those. Alright. Now we can talk to this guy. See if he has anything. He has 5 gold, so not much. So we just sell him. Oh, that's 9 gold. Okay. Oh, I guess it would have been better to keep the rope. I thought the fuses might sell for more. Artistic journal. 3, 4. And he doesn't. Oh, that Duvier might be worth getting. I don't think so. I don't think so. Not this early in the game. The log's actually useful as well because we can make short sticks with that, and if we get skulls we can turn that into wands. We don't really need wands, but they can sell for a decent amount. Long sticks also turn into I'm gonna have to take his reading light. Long sticks also turn into stabs, which are good in their own right, but not for like use, but for selling. Alright, he has 8 gold. 4, 6, 7, 8. And Duvier, man, they're trying to give it to me. Cups of tea, not too good. White tea is good. So is green tea, but it's not common. You're gonna see that. We can go ahead and trigger Paid to open this door, because right after we're done selling all this stuff, we're gonna go trigger the event. 7, 14. Take that. A sheet of paper would be nice, but we're gonna get plenty of that. And we just spam 1. He opens the door. And I think that's all of the magisters we have to deal with. We can loot this box, and I think that's everything. Okay, so now we just go over here, and it's quite simple. We just stab this guy. And we do Bull Rush first. Okay. I gotta change my settings. This is gonna get annoying. And we go over here. Then we go in this. Since we triggered all of them. And we just walk over here. And we just keep walking over here. And once we get in there, we just spam the attack on the witch. And it'll give us like, I think 750 XP. I'll look in the chat and like the info log. Basically, we're only doing this so that we can be level 2 as soon as we get off the boat. Because, like, the faster we hit level 2, the better. I'm glad that he did not throw that fire. These characters, their AI, they say it's better in this, but they still will just throw fire at you. I know they're neutral or whatever, but if you're neutral with someone, you don't lob a fire grenade at them. Okay, I think I'm next. No, that's Magus. Oh, that's me, yeah. And we just go... maybe we just go, like, right here for now? And we enter oh, I don't have enough action points to enter sneak? Okay. Well, we just end our turn for a sec. Just kind of let them fight it out. They're gonna just do whatever they're doing. And then, as long as we're invis, they can't touch us, and we're invis. I think technically... Oh, just one more turn. So that means my next turn I have to do everything that needs to be done. Oh, I also forgot to read the recipes over there, so I'll do that whenever we stand back up. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more turns. Okay, so now I literally just go over here, and this person right here, Wendigo, however you say her name, if you hit her with that, she blows up the whole boat and kills everyone on it except for you and the origin characters. And so on, which ends up surviving because she's in the back of the boat. And you get... How much XP was that? Oh, I guess my log's not working. Oh, there it is. 400. You get 400.